would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a dragon? Today's book is called Little Dragon's Grandmother. Little Dragon did not want to go. It was a perfectly good summer afternoon. "I hate to go to Grandmother's house," he growled during the whole trip. He yelled, "Granny's too old to play quick kick the can or roll in the mud or anything." In about an hour, they reached her house. The old lady hobbled out. Little Dragon's parents went shopping. The old lady sat with Little Dragon on the wood swing in the front porch. "Help me shell peas," she said. You could hear pink hollyhocks rustling like paper. She reached under her apron to take out a yellow apple. She peeled it for him. "How did you get so old?" he asked. She was very, very old. She chuckled. "Once I was small like you, quick as a lizard. I raced them easily down the road." She stared as if she could see herself racing them fast. She hummed softly, brushing a fly off his green tail. Politely he asked, "What else did you do?" "Child, one year I entered the Olympics. I did the broad jump. I won first prize by leaping across the Grand Canyon." "You did?" They rocked a bit, and she closed her eyes. "Another time I raced a mountain goat up the mountain, and when he got to the top, I was already there taking a nap." She yawned and shut her lids as if to take a nap. "Wake up!" begged Little Dragon. He cried, "Tell me more." He put his paws in hers and gave it a squeeze. With the other paw, she fanned herself and him too. After a while, she shuffled inside to bring out a pitcher of lemonade. She sipped. "Once I had an airplane. Carnival shows paid me. First, I dropped off leaflets." "What did the leaflets say?" said Little Dragon. "Watch out at the sky. That dragon above you is about to do the loop-de-loop." He looked up at the sky as if Grandmother were in her airplane. "One afternoon I fell out, and I had no parachute." "What happened?" gasped Little Dragon. He shook his red hanky like a flag. She took another sip of lemonade. "Let's see, where was I?" asked Grandmother. "You were falling from an airplane." "What did I do? I got the hiccups. That's what. I held my breath and was lighter than air. I floated." The old lady nodded and remembered. "What happened next?" he cried. "A hurricane," she told him. "Suddenly it carried me off." She flapped the bottom of her petticoat, causing a storm. "I landed on an iceberg," she shouted, "huge and white. Luckily, I wore a long pilot scarf." "Then what?" Little Dragon called out. She rubbed her paws, remembering the cold. "Well," she said after rocking a bit, "I took out my penknife. I whittled that iceberg into a boat." She rocked until Little Dragon was seasick. She hummed softly. Seals and walruses dressed in sailor suits stood cheering. In amazement, Little Dragon whistled. She kept on. From the sea to the river to the creek that goes behind this house, I bobbed. The Dragon Marching Band and the Chowder Society waited at the jetty. How hot that day was, Grandmother sighed. Just like this, and she sat fanning herself on the swing. The boat plumb melted away, and I sprang into my own backyard in the nick of time. She watched the last ice melt in her glass. Both Little Dragon and Grandmother were silent for a minute or two, as if hearing the band. Soon Little Dragon started to laugh. Then he roared even louder. It's true, she snorted. The whole porch shook with merry laughter. The roof above rattled. Did you ever leave home again? Little Dragon wondered. But his parents drove back and tooted the horn. A quiet breeze began to blow. That is a story for next time, whispered the old lady. She gave him a dragon kiss, and he gave her one, and he hugged her. He helped her carry in the things. How slowly she moved. She was tired now. Granny gave him a present, her pilot's goggles. Little Dragon climbed into the car. The day was over much too soon.